everybody, my name's Xavier from Frostbite, and today we're going to be learning Java. Last episode we ran our first program, a Java program. This episode, I think we're gonna go to do if statements. I know other people, other Java tutorials, they don't jump right into if statements, but the way I learned Java, I actually have the book that I learned Java with. Well, I kind of taught myself Java, but then I bought some books. The first time when I was learning Java with the book, actually learned if statements first, then looping statements, then variables, and then I learned how to interact with the user. But some YouTubers I see, they interact with the user really out the bat. It's kind of weird, you could say. So what we're gonna do this episode is if statements, and you probably remember the episode I had on variables before the last episode, episode 2. So I'm gonna be using some of those variables again. Hopefully you guys remember them. If you don't, just check out episode 2 again. It's not that long way away since we're only on episode 4. So yeah, let's learn if statements. So what we're gonna do is create a new variable outside of our main method. Oh, what was that? All right. And we're gonna call it we're gonna do public static. Let's call this color. And then we're gonna do the semicolon to finish it off. Oh, but we forgot to say what it is. Public static string color. So inside the main method, let me explain. So public static, that means you can access it from any class by just doing, say we're in another class, we could just do youtube.color and it would be able to access it. In other places you wouldn't be able to. So we now have this string, which is a list of characters. Let's make a list of characters. That's the list of characters. So a string is a list of characters, and we have a new string, color. So inside this main method, what we're going to do is we're going to type out if, then parentheses. I think I said it right. We're gonna do inside these parentheses color dot equals ignore case, then parentheses, then quotation marks, then we're gonna do blue, then go to the end of the if statement and do opening curly brackets, hit enter, and if you're in Eclipse it should place closing curly brackets around it, and it should give you some space and type. And so inside this if statement that we just created, which checks if color is equal to ignoring the case, which ignoring the case means that I could have blue with any uppercase. And if, say that the color I had was blue with all uppercase, it would ignore that. It's just looking for what letters are in order. So if the color is equal to blue, then what we're going to do is system.out.println print line or print ln, then parentheses, opening and closing. Inside these parentheses we're going to do quotation marks, and we're going to say blue in all uppercase, an exclamation point. Then after this print line, or print ln, after the parentheses and after you end the quotation marks, you're going to put a semicolon to tell Java we are done with this statement. And so, at the curly brackets under, at the end of the if statement, you see that if you click right here at the first curly brackets on the if statement, that it will highlight this curly bracket right here. So right there, at the end of the curly bracket for the if statement, we're going to do else. Then we're going to do a curly bracket, opening curly bracket, hit enter, and we're going to do system dot out dot print ln. Then we're going to say the color is not blue. So basically what we did is that we made a new if statement that if the string color is equal to blue, ignoring the case. Let me fix this case here since it doesn't look good. Then we're gonna get the system and print the line into our console, blue exclamation point. But else means that if the if statement is not true, so if colors.equals ignore case blue is not true, else will run, and so that means that the system is going to print the line, the color is not blue. Let's put an exclamation point there. So now we're going to define the variable. Since right now color is equal to null. So there's two ways we can define it. I briefly talked about this in the variable episode, that I can either, up here where it says string color, I can, after color, I can do equals, let's say, blue, or I could do color is equal to blue inside the main method. So say I do it up here, blue, up there, where I define the variable, and I click run, which, remember from last episode, it's the circle with a triangle 90 degrees clockwise. If I click on that, then in the console it's going to say blue exclamation point, since we checked if the color of blue is equals to blue, ignoring the case, and if it is, it's going to print out blue. And then if we've said it checks if inside the parentheses, that if the statement is true, it's going to do whatever is inside the curly brackets after the if. But if we have an else after, if the if statement is false, then the else is going to run. So let's try that out right now. So let's make color equal to black, because you all know we hate black. Unless you like black, then I'm sorry for saying I hate black. So I forgot. Yes, if this isn't running, you have to do Control S to save your package. Save your class. So do Control S, and we're going to click Run again. And then it's going to say the color is not blue, since the color is not equal to blue, and since the if statement is not true, the else is going to run. So it's going to say the color is not blue. You guys just learned about if statements. My name's Abe from Frostbite. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.